Step in the advance to help the fight against COVID-19. Joining us now from Hartford Healthcare is the CEO and president of Hartford Healthcare, Jeff Flaks. He's going to be talking about that and some of the other headlines in the coronavirus battle. Jeff, good to see you back here on the program.
Thank you, Dennis.
So you just announced this week that your first patient at Hartford Healthcare donated plasma. Tell us, first of all, why plasma is so important and how this procedure went down.
So this is an emerging aspect of how to treat coronavirus 19. And what was so exciting is for us to start to create this capability. So it's a great story. Our first patient who donated plasma, his name is Chris, and he comes from a family, the Madison family, who has supported us for so many years. His grandparents, his father and mother all have worked here for 4 decades. And he works for us as well as was a volunteer. So he's a person who early on was infected, ultimately successfully was cured, and came out the other side able to donate. So it's a great act of generosity. His donation will really allow us ultimately to treat through this new therapy 2 to 4 people as we're able now to do these plasma donations. And the hope and expectation is that when we take people who are critically ill and infuse them now with this plasma donation, that it's part of the way to help people get better. So it's early in terms of from a science standpoint, but it is a great act of generosity, and it will occur more and more in the community as time goes forward.
Jeff, tell us a little bit about the antibody testing being done right now at Hartford Hospital.
So antibody testing is also a critical part of how we're going to stand the state back up and how we're going to reopen for business over time. We're aggressively pursuing antibody testing. We're trialing it today within the organization. We hope over the next 2 weeks to actually do 2,000 people for antibody testing. And Dennis, what that means is we're going to take people who have our frontline workers, first responders in particular, and be able to demonstrate for people who can take the antibody testing, determine if they have some level of immunity, so they can return to the workplace and come back and do different things for us with more confidence, knowing that they have elements of immunity. So it's all part of the process. It's one of the tactics that will be going forward, and it's something we need to step up in a very significant way.
What can you tell us about this colleague support center line that you've set up?
I'm so excited, Dennis, about the fact that we're doing this. This is really important, and it comes back to the fact that the people who are working in healthcare today are heroes. It's incredible, the people on the front line, what they're doing and the pressures they're working under, the expertise and just the courage and bravery that they're demonstrating. So what we've created is a 24-hour a day, 7-day-a-week center that our staff can call, and if they need help for housing, if they need help for daycare services, most importantly, if they need behavioral health support, counseling, if they want access to talk through professional and peer support, we're creating a mechanism to plug them in, or if they need things we haven't even thought of, we have a team that will work to help them. So we think it's important. It's a way to stand up and provide even more support for the people on the front lines. I often say we just can't do enough. I'm just in awe of what they're doing.
So glad to see you again in the program. Jeffrey Flaks, the CEO and president of Hartford Healthcare, and we'll see you back here Sunday for Face the State. Thanks for joining us tonight, Jeff.
Thank you, Dennis. Thank you.